Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday, Z Adams. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully, you're off to a good start today. Hopefully. Can you hear me? Good morning, Danae. Good morning. Welcome in. Hopefully, you're off to a good start today. Have you had a pretty good week? Well, I know you all are back at work since you're in the school system. I was trying to pick something up, but I think my top here is dead. I think it's actually dead. It died on me. I didn't have a chance to put it on the charger. But anyhow, how's your 2026 starting? Is it off to a pretty good start? I bet you are. I bet you are. Happy that it's Friday. Looking forward to the weekend, huh? You have a hard time getting back on the groove after a break. I know. I know. Kind of makes you a bit lazy, huh? It has the tendency to make us a little bit lazy, right? I get used to sleeping late, kind of like doing what you want to do, not having to hit the clock. So are your children, are the students still on their honeymoon? Or is the honeymoon over? Are they back to their regular routine? It's going okay, moving kind of slow. Um, Trying to go ahead and get this time in. I know I'm a little bit off schedule, but I kind of like have some other things going on today. So I feel like as long as I get up here between 8 and 12, I'm okay. But I have a meeting today at 2 o'clock. So I wanted to go ahead and not take a chance of doing it later, and then it ended up not getting done at all. So do you have any major plans for what did you say? Okay, okay, the students return on Tuesday. Are they still sleeping? Are they excited to be there? Are they in the routine of things yet? Or are they like the teachers probably counting their time down? Do you have any major plans? Any major plans for 2026? Did you make any resolutions? Because I don't make them myself. Okay, no talking with yearly. Oh, okay. Okay, some people still actually make that. And I guess they work for some people. It just, those resolutions, they just don't work for me. So, what about the area where you live? Are you all having, or at your school, you all have many students out sick? Because I know in my area, there's a rise in flu cases. And seems like the symptoms that time are worse than the flu symptoms have been in the past. And people are actually being unalive from these flu symptoms nowadays. I don't want a touch of it. Surely, I surely don't. And also, they said the COVID is on the rise as well. COVID and the flu. So, do you take those vaccinations? Did you have like COVID shot? Any updated COVID shots, flu shots? Do you take the pneumonia shots yearly? Any of the shots? Do you take them yearly? Or do you just take a chance? Take your vitamins and do the vitamins work for you? I'm trying to be careful. Okay, by covering up to help prevent us from picking up something from the students. I know. I know. So are the people there at work, are they wearing masks? Have they put their masks back out? Or just doing a lot of spraying, sanitizing, uh, Lysol, just trying to be careful as a whole, because it's most definitely on the rise where I am. Okay, you do take the flu shot. Okay, but they're saying that this is yes, that's what I heard. That's what I heard as well. That it's a different strand. They say that it's way worse. The symptoms are worse than the symptoms of the flu in the past. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Very much so. Good morning. Hey, Tracy. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for dropping in, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You see, I'm up here a little bit earlier today, and then after Auntie finished kind of earlier, I'm like, let me go ahead and get this in because I was sharing before you got here. I actually have a meeting a little bit later on today, and I said, should I wait or should I go ahead and jump on and just get it on out the way? So I felt like I needed to get on up here now because if not, it probably would not happen. If not, this always happens. Okay, sorry about that. Please pray more. Hey, Dr. J, good morning. How are you feeling today? I am feeling well. Thank you. Please pray more. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by on this Friday morning. Tracy says that I have a back cold cough. Oh, wow. Ugh. And I just asked the question. Please pray more. How are you today? Praying that you are doing well is also. Tracy, and I just asked the question earlier this morning. Do you vaccinate? Did you take like the flu shot? Pneumonia, COVID, because they said that the flu symptoms are actually worse. Like Z Adams said that it's a worse the strand is worse than it's been in the past. So I see you've been a little bit under the weather. How's your morning? It's going okay. Moving kind of slow. I need to have one or two things. You know, it's all life is always life and over here, Tracy. Got two or three things I need to be working on, and I'm fixing to get up in a minute. Like I said, I have a meeting at 2 o'clock. You know, 2 o'clock. We'll be here before you know it. But a pretty good morning. Pretty good morning. Thanks. Okay, please pray more. Fine. That is so awesome. Please pray more. Where are you from? Thank you so much for stopping by. Y'all, please hit that like and subscribe button. I think I subscribed to you from Amanda K's channel. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by. I'm so glad that you've subscribed to my channel. Do you make content as well? Do you have a channel? I'm making my ginger tea good. That sounds good. I hope it helps. I'm sure. I'm sure it will. And did you go to the doctor for it, Tracy? Tracy, do you still work or are you retired as well? But that flu, I don't know about in your area, Tracy. And please pray more. But we were just in my area, you know, those rates, the flu, there's an increase, flu and COVID. Those numbers are on the rise. Um, Good. Okay. You're in Cleveland. Okay. You're in the United States. Okay. I have 6 channels and I create content on all of them. Wow. Okay. When you go out, will you, let's see, will you make a comment so I can come over? I don't even know if I'm subscribed to you. I do not know. Let's see. So that I can come over and support you as well. Please pray more. Okay, you're retired. That's nice, isn't it, Tracy? I said being retired is actually nice. You're making that great tea. You have 6 channels. Okay. Tracy said no. Okay, you are retired. So do you do anything part-time or are you completely retired, Tracy? Because I'm retired too, but you see, I stay just as busy now as I did before I actually retired. I appreciate I appreciate all of your support too, Tracy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you know, since the holidays, after the holidays, you know, you have to get back kind of like on your I'm in the process of getting back on my well, I got back on my schedule the 29th, last Monday. Haven't had a chance to come live this week, so hopefully I can do today, tomorrow, and Sunday, and kind of make up for the week. So with my new schedule starting this half of the year, well, beginning of this year, I have to do something, come up with a plan. I have to come up with some type plan. I surely do. I do, I do, I do. Okay, that is great. Please pray more. I will make sure that I come over. What time of the day? Do you have a certain time that you actually do you have a certain time that you actually go live? So I can make sure, but once I subscribe, it will, I guess I will be notified. Tracy, are you still there? Good morning. Hey, welcome in, Neil. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Z Adams, I see that you say that people at your school, uh, uh no talking with you earlier. Oh, okay. You said that folks are actually taking precautions with the increased cases of the, I guess, COVID flu or the sickness. Oh, you said you do take the, and you said most of the staff are covering with long sleeves, masks, and gloves. Okay, now, and I know I read somewhere that it was recommended for people to pull to pull the mask back out. How many will actually do it? Of course, we don't know. I will comment. Okay, comment on one of the videos. Okay, and I'll take it from there. You can call me. Okay, okay, Neil. Okay, okay, and now I remember Neil. Okay, you've been here before. Please pray more. That's a different one. Okay, gotcha. Yes, love it. Completely retired. I tried part time, no thanks. And the younger folks have it. Gotcha. I know. I'm not at that point yet. This is just my second year. I'm into my second year of being retired. So, and some of the things that I'm doing now, of course, I pretty much did it part time while I was working full time. So it's just something pretty much to keep me from getting stiff, something to keep me busy and to keep me going. So I totally understand, Tracy, but I do appreciate you. Normally when I see you, and I don't even know if you and Mary know each other, but usually it's like you all come in a pack, even from watching, viewing, and supporting, visiting my channel. I saw you comment this morning. Uh, Telling Sherman that it was nice to meet him. And normally, when I see a comment from you, I see one from Mary, or vice versa. When I see one from Mary, I see one from you. So I really do. More than you know, I appreciate you ladies very, very much. This is my gamer. Okay, you game as well. Okay, Neil, gotcha. I subscribe to you from this. Okay, perfect. Because I'm on the road to two. I'm on the road to 2K. Hopefully, I will be there soon. I don't go live anymore. I will start back live. Okay, I totally understand. I totally understand. It's a commitment, and like I tell people, I feel like this is a part-time job, and the people that actually do it full-time, I can see it's very time-consuming. This is not easy at all. For me, I guess though, it's the timing. Once I can get up here and press live stream, I can kind of like roll from there. But it's timing for me. Wow, Tracy is 64. I don't know why I you give off that vibe as being younger for some reason. 64. Wow. I retired with years of service. 32 years at Emory Hospital. Okay, gotcha. So you're in the Atlanta area. You're in the Georgia. You are a sweet peach. A sweet peach. A sweet peach. 32 years. See, I retired with 32 years too. But I only actually put in 30 for my sick leaves, it gave me those additional 2 years. So awesome. Awesome. Okay, Cobb County area. Look at you. You are a sweet peach. You are a sweet peach too. One of my sweet peaches. Cobb County area. Gotcha. Awesome. Yes, you don't give out that vibe. But they say now, the 60s, folks in their 60s look to be, in their 40s, the 50s, or the new 30s. So they say that black doesn't cry. Black don't cry. That is awesome, Tracy. Well, pleased to meet you again. I didn't know this side of you, but I never would imagine you to be 64. So yeah, 64, that's a blessing. That's awesome. Please pray more. I commend on okay. Perfect. I will check that out as soon. I'm only going to do normally when I get up here, try to hit 1 hour. It would be great if I could come back later today, but I don't know. Like I said, I have a meeting at 2. I don't know how long that's gonna last. I probably won't get back home until 4 or 5. So it's just it's a lot. But if I could come back on a second time, that would be great. That would be awesome. You come in and I wanna okay, the YouTube shorts. Okay. It should be in your notification. Gotcha. I will look for it when I'm done. And like I said, I'm only gonna do about another 30 minutes or so up here. Push out to get that hour in. So do y'all have a and Trace, I know you're like me, every day is the weekend, but do you all have any big plans? It's supposed to rain. First they went from 50%. Every day it went up by like 10% chance of increase of rain. 50%, 60%, I think it's at about 70 or 80% now. But it's only a prediction. You know, you get it sometimes. You might get two drops. So with that being said, do y'all have an exciting weekend planned, or are you just going to lay back and chill? Chase, I know you're trying to feel better. So I'm a sweet peach as well. I'm a sweet peach as well. hmm I am. Please pray more. Right here in the US of A. This year we'll start traveling with the Lord. Okay, say so. Gotcha. Gotcha. We're going cruising next month. Have like a 14-day setup. Look, you should have came on that and hung out with us. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I have actually been trying to do since I retired. But I tell you, it's so crazy now. And we don't want everybody. I guess as long as we stay within, try to do our best to stay within the country. Shucks. With this new administration, we're gonna have all these folks upset with us for no reason. I know you're in the U.S., but what city? I'm a Georgia. That's what I said earlier. I'm a sweet peach. Georgia is my state. I'm down south. Um, yes, I'm down south. Please pray more. I am. Yes, 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 yes. And for safety reason, I try not to even ask. Try not to give out too much information up here because you just never know. You just never know. But I'm a sweet peach. I am down south over here in the wonderful state of GA, Georgia. Georgia. Yes, I tell you, folks are so different now. Please pray more. People are so different. And every time you freaking turn on the news or crank up the computer, or all headlines, somebody's unaliving somebody over some tomfoolery. Senseless unaliving of people. It just doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm not smart enough to understand, but I'm like, why would you didn't give life and this is just my opinion. You don't have the right. You don't have the right to take it. But it's like, we don't love anymore. Maybe you need to put your name on a billboard somewhere. Please pray more. Because we are most definitely lacking in that category. We are. So do y'all have a grand weekend planned? Anything exciting that you're going to do this weekend? Or are you just going to lay back, prop your legs up, your feet up, and just chill out? And like I said with you, Tracy, I know that you're probably gonna try to feel better and get rid of that pink eye and all that you have going on. No empathy or respect. No, ma'am, not at all on these streets. No, ma'am. Nature, look at you. Number 8. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Tandra. Thank you, thank you, thank you for stopping by. You know I've had a rough week. I've had a rough week trying to make this happen. But I shared earlier before you got here, it was either now or never. Not today. It wouldn't have been today. Like I said, I have 2 or 3 other things planned that I need to do. Normally, I like to try to get in between 8 and 12. But I tried to mod for another content creator. Y'all keep chatting, keep chatting. Okay, no empathy. Okay, you're right. Not for each other lives. Sorry about that. Okay, nature always good to see you. The crazy part is it's been going on for thousands of years. People killing, unaliving each other all throughout history. It's just in our faces more nowadays because we have news on our cell phone. Do you think it was as huge back then as it is now? It's almost every day, though. Please pray more. 3 or 4 times a day. DJ, I know the feel. Dr. J, I know the feeling. Absolutely, Tandra. Absolutely. And what I said earlier, it would be great if I could come back. If I could come back later, but I can't promise. Like I shared earlier, I have a meeting to attend at 2, and it's out of town, so it might last. I don't know how long it's going to last. Maybe 4. Hopefully by 4 I'll be done. But who knows? I probably won't get back home in the house until I guess about 6 or so. So I just went ahead and made it happen now. I stay away from negativity on these streets. Yes, I try to stay away from that as well, far away, and try to be very careful, with the information that I share too, because folks have different motives. Folks have different motives. I stay away from negativity. Okay, we can do what we can do. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. You understand. You understand because I know you had to hit the clock, punch the clock as well Monday. So yes. Thank you though. I didn't expect to see you up here this morning, but I do appreciate you stopping in, showing that support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. Because see, like yesterday when I called you, I know you're over in the UK area, and I thought it was during your lunchtime because what was it one day last week when I called you? You had said that you would be on during your lunchtime, but of course it was nighttime for you. You were pretty much getting ready to snooze. Think about this. Genesis corn kill half of the world's population. Roman templars, a lot of other religious groups. People killed more back in the day. That's our world. Yes, but I'm not. It's a lot. It's a lot to internalize. So but I just think, as your channel name says, we just gotta pray more. Please pray more. Is it's a good starting point, I would say. Please pray more. Yes, all of that happened back then, but it's just right here in my face, right here in our face, and it's a lot. It is a lot. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. But prisons, they have prisons going up like schools now. They have prisons going up like schools now. So Tanja, what's the crime rate like over where you live in your country? What's the crime rate like? If you're still here, Romans, contemporaries, a lot of religious group. Okay, pretty good. Okay. Well, that is awesome. That is awesome. I wish that it was pretty good here. Maybe one day it might even get to be pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. I just wished, Tundra, that I could just set up, that time where I can come every day, but it's kind of like being almost impossible to do. So it's kind of like I have to jump on. It seems like, I have more people to stop in when I come on late morning opposed to early morning like now. But like you said, some days you just we have to do what we can do when we can do it. And maybe later, as I continue to stay up here, I might be able to get, an exact time. But I just can't make that happen now. Tundra says, I honestly can't do it every day. Not only. Exactly. And you and I are in the same boat with work commitment, but also, yeah, it's a lot. And I think I said that earlier before you came on. I was sharing with Tracy. It's kind of like having another part-time job that you don't get paid for, and you work hard. You work hard, and this is not easy. And I guess the hardest part for me is finding the time, to get up here. But those people that are full-time content creator, gee whiz, they work for it. So when you have those trolls coming through your chat saying, get a job, get a job, if they do that full time, I can assure you, I can attest, it's a job. Because this little bit that I try to get up here and do, it gets to be a little bit tedious sometimes. And from the outside looking in, one would think that it's easy or it's nothing, but no, ma'am. No, sir. Not as easy as it looks. Not at all. Not as easy as it looks. So I think you and I, we are in the same boat. We are in the same boat. Especially when you have your hands, in more than one pot. It's just hard. It's difficult. So I think now that the holidays are over, and like I said, this is my first time. Like I shared on your live yesterday, this is my first time. I really I needed to try to get up here yesterday, but I think now, since life has started back lifing, I'm going to aim for, I guess, about twice, 2 to 3 times per week. Papa, hey there. I am doing well on this fantastic Friday morning. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for that support. I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up as well. Thank you for popping in. I do appreciate it more than you know. I honestly can't. Okay, you say you can't. Okay, I read that. Can't do it every day. I am doing well on this fantastic Friday. My saying is, my belief whenever my eyes open and I can sit up and I can wiggle and move and like, thank you, Lord, everything is okay. I'm clothed in my right mind. It's a great day. It's a great day for me. No reason to complain because everybody's story is not the same. Thank you for that love. Thank you for those hearts there. I do appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I did 29 live streams. Oh, wow. Wow, that is a lot. So you did what, one or two every day? Andra, that's a lot. But kudos to you. Kudos to you. Wow, 29. That is freaking awesome. Oh, Tracy, you're still here. I thought you had stepped away. Tracy's showing everybody some love. I appreciate you all so very much. More than you know. Thank you for hanging out with me on this fantastic Friday. Or should I say Friday? Tundra is showing Tracy some love. I feel sick now. Oh, wow. 29 is a lot. 29, I wish I could have done a lot. Okay, Danae is coming in saying hi to the chat. Anybody have anything exciting? Copper is saying happy Friday. Z Adam is saying hello, everybody. Copper is showing everyone some love. Awesome. Anybody have any exciting plans this weekend? Or are you just going to do what most of us do? Stay home, chill out, and rest. Because I had weekends like that, especially when I was working. Rest up from the long week so that you can rejuvenate and get ready to go back and do it again. Tundra, do y'all have the lottery over in the UK? Yeah, rest for me, absolutely. Rest is the name of the game when you work. Okay, Copy showing Nature Lens some love. Copper, do you and Nature, do you all know each other? If you don't, both of you are content creators. If you all want to drop your links in, drop your channel down in the chat box. Okay, you do. Euro Millions, awesome. Okay, see, I'm saying that I do not. We're supposed to get rain this weekend. Absolutely. We're supposed to get rain as well. So especially when it rains, I don't like to be out there in it. And then here with the temperature, so many folks I think that's accredited to so many people being sick with this flu and not just the flu, but COVID. The COVID numbers are on the rise again. It's this change of weather, I think, plays a part too. Because you go from short pants weather to needing to be wrapped up in a big coat weather. I mean, from 70 degrees, and then it'll drop back down to your 20, 30s, and 40s. So it's almost like you don't know how to dress. Needing to turn your AC on, needing to flip it back over to the heat. Mass confusion. Okay, Copy is saying connect with me, Nature. Let's connect, Z Adams. I don't think now Z Adams, she's not a content creator, but Nature Lens is Copper. Nature Lens is. Nature, you going to be able to get up there a little bit later today, or will it be over in the weekend when you can go back? Nice peaceful oh yes, I try to aim for that. I try to aim for that when possible. I really do. Yes, to do a live. Yes. Are you going to try to get up there later today, or will it be this weekend? Yes, I live a peaceful life. At least I try to anyway. Okay. Just showing everybody some love. Yes, that's the way I know. That's the way I know. I understand. I do understand. I understand. But like I said, this is my first time. This is my first time pressing, live stream this week. So now my goal is to do it tomorrow and Sunday. Cause I gotta hit the ground running again starting Monday. So hopefully I can do it. Hopefully tomorrow as well. Hopefully I can find time. And with it being a such a high chance of rain tomorrow, hopefully I will be in and I should get a chance to we run out of things to talk about. I know. I totally understand. If I'm not given in-depth or concrete content, you do. You actually do. And it's been hard for me to pull that off lately. So that's, I just get up here and try to chit and chat for an hour. I know. I totally understand. I totally understand. Those things we do have in common. So I need to find some type creative way, and I do have something in common. That's something else that I can do instead of, getting up here trying to run my mouth. I do. And some days, are better than others. And one other lady, this homeless lady, that I follow, and she'll say that to me, oh, I don't have anything to talk about today. But I need to get up here, we all need it, the watch time hour. So we have to get up here. And then, just that engagement, from you all in the chat, that helps, time to go by. Then on days like that or this, when you don't have anything to talk about, sometimes the chat will throw out something to, kind of like set the stage or set the tone to keep you going and to, help that clock to continue to move for those 60 minutes. So it makes a difference. Yep, yep, yep. Because normally when I'm in yours, I'm like such and such and such, such and such and such. Because I understand what it's like being here where I am right now, and I understand, the value of being where you are now. Yes, yes, yes. And like I say, you do have those days where you don't have a whole lot to say. So that's why I'm like, okay, do you have the lottery over in your country, or who's in the United States? Who was affected by anybody having their relatives, or anybody in here from California? Anybody was affected by that bad weather that was going on over there? I tell you something that I read about in your country, Tundra, over in the UK, you all are tightening down, or your government, the parents over there are trying to tighten up on the children, like here in the United States, the usage of social media and cell phone usage. I read that they were trying to. Good night, Doc. Okay, it's night. What time is it there in your country, Copter? And it's just morning here. Look, we're still eating breakfast here. It's not even noon. It's not even noon here yet. I appreciate, thank you, and I'll be over to watch. And Copper, he games. He gets up there, his channel is about gaming pretty much. So I will be over to show you some love a little bit later on. Well, you won't be on if it's time for bed. But thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Have a great night, and we shall meet again. Yes, I heard that, but not heard. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. I need to read up on it and see if there's any more information out there about it. Because guess what? We're in two totally different parts of the world, but guess we are dealing with the exact same dilemma over here. Parents are now realizing that the children are spending too much time on those devices. And I have lied about that too, where the White House, the president and his administration had actually got involved and tried to give you other tips and things that you can do to get those devices out of the hands of those children, for so long, or that they're actually devoting too much time on social media. Yes, I heard that. Okay, but our government have done so many U-turns. It's crazy. Ooh, your government and ours too. But yes, I had read that parents in the UK that they wanted the kids off of the smartphones. They were trying to keep kids off the smartphone, Tandra, until they turned 16 years old. Because here, isn't that amazing? You have kind of like the same problems, same scenarios. You just got to have different characters. But they were trying to do a teen ban social media for teens over in Australia. I read that. Yeah, it was pretty much a long article, um, lengthy discussion that they had. And like I said, we are experiencing the exact same problem here within the USA. I think it should be banned. It's a lot. It's a huge distraction. And even within the schools, see, that's something I'm going to talk about a little bit later. The government had to get involved because the parents, dismissed the fact of the school system and the local board of education, and the government had to get involved. So now, cell phones are banned for students in grades K through 8. They have not hit the high school yet, but just grades K through 8. So no cell phones are allowed in the schools. So, well, whoever thought that it would come to this? The teachers are not able to teach, and if they're there with those phones on, how much learning is actually taking place. They're tuning the teachers out, and they're more in tune with what's going on social media, whether it's Instagram or YouTube, Facebook. So it kind of amazed me. It was alarming to see that the UK, that they were experiencing the same problem or problems with the social media that we are experiencing here. Because I don't know, and I didn't see that in the article, I don't know how soon the parents give or purchase the cell phones for the children in the UK. But here, I know, and this right here is facts. They give them to them as early as pre-K and kindergarten. And keep in mind, I don't even know if y'all have pre-K students in school, but the pre-K program, pre-kindergarten, you have to be 4 years old. So they are sending 4-year-old children, 4-year-old babies to school with cell phones now. And they're very expensive cell phones, more expensive than what I have. I mean, I just have a Droid. But some of those children have those $1,200, $1,300 iPhones. The problem is a lot of parents say they need to be able to contact their children. Never had them. Exactly. And yes, parents, believe it or not, they say that over here too. But what we would say about them, I mean, what happened to the day when the child, if you need to contact or get a message across, you call the office. There's phones in the office. You have your teacher lounges, there are phones. You have phones in ISS, phones in the lunchroom. You have phones all over that school, all over the school. And a pre-K student, if the child is asleep, if they're asleep and are deep sleep, how are you going to be able to contact them anyway? Or if they're in center time back there on the carpet with a teacher, how are you going to be able to contact them anyway? Or if it's lunchtime, they're in the lunchroom with about 200 other students, noise level through the roof, how are you going to be able to contact them anyway? If they're outside on the playground, how are you going to be able to contact them anyway? If they're in an assembly in the gym with 900 other students, how with no book bags, how are you going to be able to contact them anyway? Just make it make sense. Make it make sense. But you know, everybody don't think like I do. The family dynamics is being destroyed by outside forces. Pray over your children, your grandchildren. Absolutely. Absolutely, Tracy. And that's the word for today. You have to. We have to, because there's so many distractions out there now. And I often say, honestly, I said I'll take my aches and my pains and visits from arthritis and all of that stuff. I would rather have that than going back to being younger. But like you all said, I think, Tandra, you just said, we didn't have all of this anyway, when I, came along during my era. But there's so many distractions out there now. So many. I got my very first cell phone when I graduated from college and started working. And back then, I don't know if y'all remember, but it was like in a bag, kind of almost like a shoebox. You would zip it up and then you would like pick up the receiver. It was, these little fancy phones like we have now. It was like a phone. You pick up the receiver and you put it to your ear. But I bought it myself. I worked and I bought it myself. And back then, when I got my first cell phone, I think it was 30 years ago. Yes, I was probably like 20, 21. Yes, 21 years old. 21. But now, parents put those $1,000, $1,200, $1,300, $800 devices in the care and the trust of a little bitty body that's only been in the world 4 years. You give those that it took me 30 years. Well, it took me a first paycheck to be able to get mine, but times have changed. Like you say, Tracy, the family dynamics. Boy, how things have changed. Yes, I used to walk to school and my parents didn't see or hear from me until I returned home. Absolutely. But guess what, Tandra? If they needed to hear from you or if there was some type of emergency, they would pick up their home phone and they would call the school and they would leave a message with the secretary and the secretary would get that message to your teacher. That's just how it worked. Some schools here take the phones off the children when they enter school. Honey, that will be a fight around here. Yes, they tried that, confiscating the phones around here too. And then some of the schools also say, okay, if your child if they must have a phone here at school, it needs to stay in their book bag. It does not need to be visible. And look, if it comes up missing, and yes, they did come up missing from time to time, the school will not be held responsible to try to chase down a freaking cell phone. Even my son, he didn't get a cell phone until maybe about when he started driving. He was about maybe 9th or 10th grade, and he joined the football team. That's when I saw a need for him to have a phone then. But no, he did not have a phone in K-8. I think it was about ninth grade. He got his first phone, and it was not a $1,200, $1,300 phone. No, ma'am, it was not. It was not, because when he was pre-K through 8, I mean, if somebody needed to get a message to him, you either stop by the school or call the school. Just that simple. Just that simple. In the schools, most of the times, they are on point about getting those messages to the teachers. So I don't understand. But maybe it's not for me to understand. But it's different. It's different. But you all know that we discussed um, an article. Yeah, I think I mentioned that where the White House they felt that students were receiving too much screen time here in the U.S., just like over in the yes, crazy times that we live in. But yes, I did the content on that as well. So let me ask you this: do you feel with that law being enforced, removing the cell phone usage from schools in grades K-8, do you think that was a good plan of action? Do y'all think that was a good plan of action? Or do you think cell phone usage and those children having access to the cell phones, do you think that is a distraction? And also, have you thought about this? Do you think having so much access having so much access has actually contributed to cyberbullying? Because you know a lot of children are unaliving, they're unaliving themselves by foolishness that's taking place, on Facebook and Instagram. And I don't hear so much about YouTube, but most of the younger folks, I think, their playground, the platform that they go to play on, I think would be IG and Facebook. But I know on YouTube too, a lot of these trolls that come through are children as well. But so I'm assuming, Tandra, that you agree. You said 100%. Tandra, you at work now? I'm sure you are. I know you said the other day on your live, you would jump on when you can, but I know you have meetings as well to attend. You will have your phone and try to chime in when you can. Okay, Tracy agreed. Okay, okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, and I know we kind of hit on this, so I'm just assuming what your answer is. But my thing, should pre-K through second graders own their own personal cell phones? Should they even own their own cell phone? I mean, my take is the school has phones all over the school, starting from the office, the media center. Look, the librarian has a phone in there. When the teacher takes the students there, if something happens there, she can pick up her phone, call a parent, do whatever she needs to do. Of course, the nurse has her own cell phone in her office. Even ISS, in school suspension, you have cell phones down there. There's a teacher lounge on every hallway. Phones are planted throughout that freaking school. So why would a parent feel the need to supply like I said, a 4-year-old? Because they start school at the age of 4. It's called pre-K. I don't know if y'all have it in pre-K or what grade do they actually start school over in the UK. Here, like I said, it's pre-K, pre-kindergarten, 4 years old. We take them in at 4. Children get bullied at school, and now it can also, when they get home, they can contact them on social media. Right. Yeah, but they're different from me. Like I said, I got my very first cell phone. It was around maybe 1994, the early 90s, that big bag phone. And like I said, that's when I started working right after I graduated from college. So, and like I said, my son did not get one until he started driving and got involved in high school sports. Yep. When you get to running and you get something going, nature, that hour, you lose track of it, and the hour, it goes by. It really does. So I sure appreciate you all coming in, hanging out with the girl today. Thank you. Tracy, hopefully you will get to feeling better. Hopefully you will feel better really, really soon. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. And my time is actually up. It surely is. Thank you, lovely people, so very much for. You're welcome. You are welcome, Tracy. Such a sweetheart. You are welcome. You say, hey, come back. What do you mean? Come back later today or come back when? That's a joke, right? That's a joke for today, right, Tandra? You know, you and I tell you what, we're in the same boat. Enjoy you as always. Thank you. That means a lot, Tracy. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. I appreciate you, wonderful ladies. I was still typing. Okay, you were still typing your answer. Okay. And you're going. Going where? And you're going. Enjoy you as always. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ladies, so very much. And like I said, once you can get it rolling and whether you on this end, Tandra, or your end, that back and forth, that dialogue, it helps so much, especially like when you're just doing those chit and chat, and I don't, it's not like I'm bringing content today about literacy or content today about cell phone usage or content today about teen pregnancy or content about whatever. It gets to be kind of rough, okay, about leaving. Okay, I laugh and we're going so quick on out. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. But and I guess I could keep going, but I try to realize and try to be respectful of people's time, and that's why I always say if I just can get up here and do an hour. And I have good intentions. I would love Tandra to come back later today, but I just can't promise. I just don't know. Because after I got to get up and try to get ready. What time is it? But it's meeting after a while. I got one or two things I need to do. I need to go get my nails and all done. I need to get some new glasses. But and in this meeting, I got to go out of town for it, and I just don't know what time I'm going to get back. Ideally, it would be great if I could find the time to come back a second time, but I try not to, go past that 1 hour because, I know there are other channels out there, we have to go and watch and support other people. And I try to be mindful, of people's time because I appreciate you all and I do want you to come back as I try to get my channel off the ground. But I know, only joking. Stay encouraged, everyone. Thank you, Tracy. Absolutely. Absolutely. You stay encouraged as well. And like I said, hopefully you will get to feeling better, my dear. Real, real soon. Okay, nature says, thanks, Tracy, and you. And ZL, you just been hanging out in the background right there, but I'm glad that you're here. And I know when you're at work, you can listen and just come in when you can come in. And guess what? Dr. J appreciates that. Nothing but hearts, nothing but love. I do appreciate that. I do. I asked why, and she said that she gets tired of asking for hers. Oh, okay. You said, okay, I feel that. Oh, okay. You responded to the cell phone question. Okay. Oops. My bad. I'm running my mouth. I didn't see your. Okay, hold on. Let's go back up and see what you said before. Let's see if I can get back up there. Oh, you responded to my cell phone. Children get bullied at school, and now I can also. Okay. Now I didn't even see yours. Running my mouth. Thank you. Okay, let's see what Z Adams, what did she say here? Okay, I feel that they do not need a cell phone. Okay, absolutely. They're too young. Okay, I just found out that my cousin just bought her. To see what I mean? You see what I mean? I'm speaking facts. I told you earlier I was speaking facts. Did you hear me when I said I'm speaking facts? I know they give them to them in pre-K. I know facts. This is not an opinion. I'm telling you what I know, what I've lived. I just found out that my cousin just brought her child a cell phone who is in pre-K. Wow. So I'm assuming Is the child homeschool? I'm sure they're not in a K-12 school, not even a private school, because I'm telling you, they have schools planted throughout that freaking building. And now with all these nutcases out there with them going in, breaking in school unalive, I don't know when the last time y'all have actually entered a school, but now entering into a school is like entering into a freaking prison. You have to walk through when you first enter. You have to press the button on the outside, and the secretary, some schools, you have to hold your ID up. You have to give everything but your social security number and your birth weight and your birthday in order to enter that school. Once the secretary buzzed the button, can you imagine how many millions and millions and millions of dollars taxpayers have paid for this? I promise you, if you have not visited a school lately, just take the time and just go. If you have cousins or somebody at a school, just take the time and you will see these are facts, y'all. I promise you, I lie to you not. So you buzz the buzzer on the outside. See, I done got off into something else. And then the secretary, she'll talk to you through the microphone, and they'll buzz and they'll let you in. And then when you enter the freaking building, you have to step through. I promise you that a metal detector. Like when you go to the courthouse now, how you in the airport. How they have that little basket and that what do they call that belt thing that you have to take everything off. And put your pocketbooks, your phone, and all your watches and all that thing in there. You have to walk through it before you can even get on the inside. I'm telling you, going into schools now. But I said all that to say you don't need that. They have, those children they are protected to the best of the school system's ability. I promise you. I said all that to say that's where I was going. That they do not need these cell phones. Those parents can take those 8, 9, 10. $100 they put into those cell phones. Open your child up a CD, some type trust, some type something. Put that $1,000 into some type fund and just let it earn interest every month, because that's wasted money. Cell phones for a 4-year-old. But yes, that just validates what I said. Your cousin brought her purchased her pre-K son a freaking cell phone. I asked why, and she said that she gets tired of him asking for hers. Wow. You tell him no. Where I come from, you tell them no, and that's the end of it. We have to appease them, though. Parents do now, so I get it. I kind of don't get it. I asked, don't have a tablet. Okay, I guess you asked whether he has a tablet or not. She couldn't give a concrete answer. Okay, gotcha. Ooh, wow. You just confirmed what I said earlier. Yep, pre-K. Like I said, those are facts. He has a tablet because, he brought it over when he came over for playtime with my grandkids. Yeah, so if he has a tablet, when he asks for her cell phone, is it just me? Z Adams, go and get your tablet. You have a tablet. So why in the world did the child need a cell phone? You can do something else with that money. And you notice I said take the $8, $9, $1,000 that you paid for that cell phone. I didn't say don't go out and invest in Michael Jordan. Don't go and give it to MK or Coach. Those are things they can work for when they get grown. You go ahead and you put it away for them. For when they are older, they will have those funds stashed aside. Whether it's for college, technical school, to help them get a car, an apartment, or whatever. But that's just wasted money. 4-year-old, what kind of responsibilities, do our 4-year-old children have as far as taking care of it? Trying to take care of it. If it's lost, it gets stolen, that's $800-900, down the drain. So put the money away for child. So that's awesome. Thank you for confirming what I just shared. Thank you for sharing that. All right, ladies, Miss Tracy and Tandra, Misty Adams, I am going to go ahead and get ready to end. Once again, I thank you all so very kindly for hanging out with me on this fantastic Friday. So hopefully you will have a wonderful weekend. Again, Tracy, hopefully you will get to feeling better really, really soon. Tandra, I know you're probably ending up your work week. So I'm sure I will see each one of you around out there in those YouTube streets. I can't promise. Would love to come back later today, but I don't know if that will happen. But I'm going to do my best to try to press that live button again this weekend. Hopefully so. So with that being said, I'm going to say have a great day. Thanks again. Hugs and love to each of you. I appreciate Dr. J. Appreciates you so very much. And I'm going to go ahead and end so you can continue to have a fantastic Friday. Once again, thank you and bye for now.